Hi everyone, good afternoon, and thank you for joining this wonderful session. I hope I'm audible, right? Everyone, can you please
Yeah,
give a
Sumit.
thumbs up in the chat? Okay, great. Great. Let's get started for today. So I hope you all are having a great week. So before we dive in, let me ask a quick question for everyone. Have you ever sat at your desk and wondered, what is my team actually doing right now? So it happens with a lot of businesses, right? Managing remote or hybrid teams is tough these days because visibility is not there. You can see login times, but you cannot see the actual work doing. This is exactly why we are here for the session 3 of our customer training series. Today, I promise you to show how to cut unproductive time by 30% using features you are already paying for. We are moving from managing by gut feeling to managing by evidence. Over the next 45 minutes, we'll cover the most powerful feature of Mera Monitor, which is live tracking. I know most of you have already used it, but today we'll be using the best practices how to use it. This session is designed to be short, simple, and very useful for everyone. So stay with us until the end. Now, let me quickly introduce myself and my co speaker for today. My name is Sumit Mandal, as most of you already know. I'm the lead customer success manager at Mera Monitor. I work closely with all the customers of Mera Monitor, help them get the best experience from the product. And I think many of you have already connected with me during the onboarding or the previous training sessions. Joining me today is Nazia Ambreen. She is the product specialist at Mera Monitor. She has a great product knowledge and she will help explain the features in a very simple and practical way in the later part of the webinar today. Before we begin, I would like to invite Nazia to greet everyone and say a few words.
Thank you so much for introducing me, and thank you everyone for taking the time to join this webinar. As Sumit introduced, I am Nazia Ambreen, a product specialist at Mera Monitor. I have already had the opportunity to meet a few of you during our onboarding calls, like I know Manoop, I can see him. Hi, Manoop. And
Hi,
I,
Nazia. Yeah.
yeah, hello. And I'm more than happy to connect the rest of you as well. So thank you once again for being over here. And I'll connect with all of you again at the latest part of this webinar. For now, I would like to hand it over to Sumit to take this webinar forward. Over to you, Sumit. Thank you.
Thank you, Nazia. Thank you. Now let's quickly go through the today's agenda for today so that you know what we are going to cover. First of all, we'll start with understanding the live tracking feature and how it works. We'll do a deep dive into the screenshot feature, live streaming feature. We'll also cover some important configuration settings that you all should know. We'll give you a live demo of the live tracking feature. We'll also explain these features in detail with practical use cases. And finally, we'll have a Q&A session where you can ask your questions, feedback. You can share your feedback or suggestions that you have. All right, everyone. Now it's time to make this session a little more fun. We are going to play a short quiz just to test your knowledge about Mera Monitor. And yes, we have some exciting rewards for the winners. So participation is must for everyone. I hope everyone is excited now. And yes, the winners will be announced at the end of the webinar. So please stick with us till the end. To make this even more exciting, we have been joined by Priyanka Khattar. She is the engagement lead at Mera Monitor, who will be hosting this fun quiz session for all of us. Over to you, Priyanka.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that introduction and a very good afternoon to everyone present here. So before we all dive into the details and the wonderful features of Meta Monitor, I thought it'll be good to have some fun and, a start on a lighter note. So we'll be heading on to our gaming platform called Fundu Friday. Uh, after I complete the instructions, you'll be getting a link in the chat. As soon as you click on the link, you're supposed to enter your email address and contact number. Keep in mind that as soon as you hit the submit button, the game starts instantly. So how does the game look like? It's a quick MCQ battle, which means that there is a question and there are 4 options attached to it, out of which one of the options is correct. You will get 45 seconds per question to pick your right answer and prove your Mera Monitor knowledge. Once you're done and you submit all the answers, you will be seeing the leaderboard and the scorers. And Sumit, towards the end of the webinar, will also be announcing the top 3 winners for today. So heading on, the link is coming in the chat box. I would request all of you to please click on that link. Thank you, Sumit. I think Sumit has shared the link for the game. Would request all of you to please click on that. You see some instructions also come on your screen. I hope the questions are not very difficult since most of you are aware of Mera Monitor and its features. You should be able to get them right. I can see a lot of people have started submitting their answers as well. The scoreboard goes up and down as more and more people submit the answers. I hope everybody is able to log in and play the game. If anyone is facing any challenge, you can let us know. Has everybody submitted their answers? You can all unmute and let us know.
Yes.
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 How was the quiz? Were the questions difficult or was it easy?
No, not difficult.
It's
Not.
easy.
Okay, good. Which means you're thorough with the features so far.
We'll see at the end who is the winner. But still, I would like to thank you, Priyanka, for hosting this fun
Thank you.
webinar. Sorry, fun quiz, and also to everyone who participated.
Yeah.
Now
Thank
we'll
you.
move on
Thank
to the next session.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. We'll move on to the next part of the webinar. We'll now understand the live tracking feature of Mera Monitor. Live tracking feature was added to Mera Monitor to view in real time what your employees are doing. It gives you visibility. It helps you understand what your team is working on during the working hours. Maybe you are assigned some very high priority task, but they're not working on that. How to confirm that? You cannot call them, you cannot ask for updates, right? You have live tracking feature. You can use that to see what your employees are doing right now, whether they're working on that task or not, which is very important for your client. So live tracking has three important parts working together. Number one, screenshots. It will give you proof of what has happened. Live streaming will give you real-time view of your employee screen right now. And thirdly, we have analytics, which shows you pattern over time. So let's understand these one by one. Screenshots, in very simple sense, these are nothing but automated periodic snapshot of an employee's computer screen. Then we have live streaming. Through this, you can view your team screen live, what they are doing directly from the admin portal. And thirdly, analytics. It gives you insights about the work, like whether the activity is productive, idle, unproductive, or neutral. You don't have to go through each and every screenshots. It is going to categorize the screenshots based on the activities that they are doing. Now let's understand why you should use live tracking. First of all, it helps in improving accountability. When your employees know that their work is visible, someone is keeping an eye on them all the time, they become more focused, hence productivity. Second, it gives you real-time visibility. You can see what your team is working at the moment. There is no guessing or waiting for updates. Third, it helps you identify productivity patterns. You can understand when your team is most productive, when they are less productive. And this way you can have a better planning of work. Lastly, it will help improve your team performance. You can support your team members who needs help. Also, it will help you recognize the top performers based on actual data. So overall, live tracking helps you manage your team better and improve productivity in a smart way. Now let's move forward. We have a very special part of the today's session today, our guest speaker segment. We are delighted to have Mr. Yusuf Chaudhary. He's from Aston Hill. He is the head of operations there. He has been using Mera Monitor for a very long time and has closely experienced how the platform helps in managing teams and improving productivity. Today, he'll be sharing his real experience, practical insights, and journey with Mera Monitor so far. I'm sure everyone will find it very valuable and relatable. So without taking much time, I would like to warmly invite Yusuf sir to share his experience with all of us. So over to you, Yusuf.
Everyone.
You're audible.
Okay. Thank you for inviting here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So it has been very long now. We are with the Merameter. It's a very great experience. We are managing all the stuff through the Merameter. The main and very helpful thing is you can directly check without just calling to your team members directly through the Merameter what they are doing. And with the help of Merameter, we found many people, they were just reporting something else and they were doing something else. This is a very important thing which we figure out using the mirror monitor. So as of now, so far, it is very helpful for us and especially the team. They are always, whatever the time, whenever we are texting, they are replying, they are updating, they are supporting. So yeah, so far it is good.
Great. Great to hear those words for us, Yusuf. Thank you so much. And also for sharing your experience with everyone today. We truly appreciate your continued trust and support towards Meta Monitor. It was wonderful hearing your thoughts.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Yeah. Now we'll talk about the most important features available at the live tracking with screenshot. This feature gives you a clear idea of what your team is working on without checking manually again and again. First, let's understand what this does. It captures images of the user screen at regular intervals. You can set your intervals, maybe 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or 15 minutes. So during the work hours, you'll keep on getting the screenshots. Now, through this, you will be able to see the actual work activity and it gives you clear visibility. Also, it verifies productivity, ensure compliance, and provide evidence of work performed. Let's see how it works. Screenshots are captured automatically at the set interval. Then, as an admin, you can set the interval, for example, 5, 10, or 15 minutes through the configuration section. All the data is stored securely on Mera Monitor Cloud. You can even choose to store on your own private AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud storage. If needed, you can blur the sensitive or personal information for privacy. Also, you can download the screenshots anytime from the dashboard. So this feature is very simple. It helps you stay updated with your teamwork in a very transparent way. Now moving forward, let's see how this screenshot section looks like. As you can see on your screen, you can clearly based on the user or based on the date, you can see the screenshots of any employee. You can choose the time as well. You can select the hourly time slots to check activity during the specific working hours. Now, moving forward, we have another cool feature about the screenshot section, which is productivity screenshots. So you don't have to go through each and every screenshots to understand what is actually happening. Mera Monitor uses AI to categorize the activities. Sorry. Okay. So it will help you understand the productive, neutral, or idle, or unproductive activities screenshot. So overall, you will get a quick overview without checking every single screenshot manually. So AI does your part here. Okay. Now we'll move forward and see how you can download the screenshots. So we have an option of raising request and then downloading the screenshots. So you can choose the user, you can select the date range, and you can raise a request. Once the request is processed, the download option will be available for the admins to download. Okay. So you can also check the status, whether it is completed, expired, or progress. Now that we have to the screenshot feature, let's see how it actually works. For this, I would like to invite Nazia, who will be giving us a live demo of this, how to the screenshots. So over to you, Nazia.
Thank you, Sumit, for explaining via the slides how the screenshot feature look like and work like. So now I will demonstrate you all the screenshot feature on the Mera Monitor platform itself. So first we actually need to go to the website app.meramonitor.com, and then using our credentials we need to log in. On the left hand side you will see the section live tracking, under which you will find the screenshot section. So over here you see that we have two different views. One is gallery and another is productivity. So let's start with the gallery view. In the gallery view, you can see that you have all the added users. There is a search option to quickly find a user if you have too many users listed in your organization. Next to it, there is a date picker through which you can select the date for which you want to view the screenshots. Now below that, we have the user boxes. The ones which are shown in green color, they are active today and their screenshots are available to view. So we can click on any user box, let's say for Prakash or Ritu, anyone. And let's click on the user box. This is where you can see the screenshots. Yes, we saw this in the slides. So these screenshots are captured from the user system. This is for Ritu. So we can see what she was doing throughout the day using these screenshots. Now they are captured at regular intervals. By default, it is 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes, a screenshot is being captured. You can also see the timestamps above. You can use them for easy navigation and see the required screenshot. All right. So that's all about the screenshots in the gallery view. Now, if we close this and go to the productivity view, so the interface is quite similar to the gallery view. However, when we click on the user box over here, you will get to see the screenshot analytics, which Sumit was talking about in the slides. So you can notice there are some timeline segments over here, and you see the colors. So the green represents the productive time, the red represents the unproductive time, orange represents neutral activities, and yellow represents the idle activities. You can see the color graph on the top for your help. And when we click on any segment over here, let's say we click on the green one to check the productivity activities. This will help you understand the user activity during that period and you get the visual proof as well. So when we click on any timeline segment, okay, over here we selected the green one. And when we open the screenshot, you will be able to view what the employee was doing at that particular time. All right. So this way you can analyze what a user is doing. And you will get the screenshot based on the categorization that you have made. Similarly, you can click on the unproductive, neutral, or idle segments to view the corresponding activities and screenshots. You can smartly analyze screenshots over here. Now, one more thing that I need to discuss is the how we can download the screenshots in bulk. So we have to go back to the gallery view and you have to click on the raise request button to download the screenshots in bulk. Select the users from the drop down for whom you want to download the screenshots in bulk. Select the date range for which you want to request the screenshots and click on the request button. So a request has been generated and you can track the status of that request in the download request section on the top right hand corner. So as we can see, a record has been created. So initially it will show as pending. Once it is approved, you can see the status is completed for a previous record. You will get a downloadable link in the action column. You can click on this and download the screenshots. So this is how you can get the screenshots in bulk and view them for your further analysis. So that's all about the screenshot feature, very simple and easy to use. Now I would like to hand it over to Sumit to take this webinar ahead. Thank you, Sumit. Over to you.
Okay. Thank you, Nazia, for the wonderful demo and for explaining the features so clearly. I'm sure everyone now has a much better understanding of how to use screenshots feature effectively. Now let's look at the different settings that we have available for the screenshot feature. Number one is the screenshot interval. So admins can decide how often you want the screenshots to be captured. For example, you can set it to 5, 10, or 15 minutes. It is totally customizable as per your need. If you choose a shorter time, you will get more screenshots, but it will also use more storage. Next, we have screenshot blur. This is useful for privacy reasons. You can blur any screenshots for the entire organization or maybe for a few specific users. So this way you will be able to protect the sensitive information while still tracking activity. And finally, we have cloud storage settings. Here you can choose where your screenshots will be stored. You can use options like AWS, Azure, or Google Cloud. So this gives you full flexibility and also helps with data security and compliance. So overall, these settings will help you customize screenshots tracking based on your company name. To better understand this, can I ask to open up Mira Monitor dashboard? Let's go through these settings as well. Nazia, could you please help with that? Uh, go through the settings.
Yeah, just a moment.
Oops, I think something went wrong. Could you please try again? All right, no problem with that. I think there's some problem. Let's move on to the next feature, which is live streaming. I hope everyone must have understood the screenshot feature. We'll now understand about the live streaming feature. what all this feature offers. First of all, through this, you will be able to see your team screen in real time. You don't have to wait for reports, or you don't have to call your employees to check what exactly they're working on right now. You can use the live streaming feature and directly see what exactly is open on the screen, what task they are working on. Through the admin portal, you can clearly see the online team members. You can search using their name or email. Also, which users are connected or disconnected. You can check that in real time. Overall, live streaming will give you real-time visibility, helps you with faster decision and better control over your team's work. Now that we have understood how live streaming feature works, let's see it in action. I will now hand it back to Nazia, who will be giving you the quick demo of the live streaming feature. So over to you, Nazia.
Thanks once again, Sumit, for explaining what live stream is all about. Now let me show you all how it looks like on the platform. So under the same section, the next section is live stream. So over here, you will also get two views. One is online and another is all members. So both views are more or less similar. The only difference is that in that online view, it shows only the active members, while in the all members view shows everyone, including the offline members. So over here as well, you get the search option to find a member if the member list is long. And you can, below that, we have the user cards, similar as we have in the screenshot section. So the ones again shown in green are online and their live stream is available, and we can view the live stream by clicking on the user box. Let's click on an active member. And once you click on it, it takes some time to load, and then you will be able to see the real-time activity in a video format. So you can see what Naveen is doing on his system right now. So that's how this is simple and very convenient to monitor in real time what a person is doing using this live stream feature. Very easy and simple to understand and yet very effective. Thank you, Adarsh, for showing the features. And now I will hand it over to Sumit to continue this webinar. Thank you once again, everyone, for joining this webinar.
Thank you, Nazia. Now we will move on to the most special part of today's webinar, our leader segment. It is a great pleasure for me to introduce Mr. Anil Kumar Garg, Associate Vice President at Uptime Infotech, the parent company behind Mera Monitor. Anil is not just a leader, but also one of the key minds. Sorry, I got curved. So Anil is not just a leader, but also one of the key minds and the product genius behind Mera Monitor. From product vision to customer focused innovation. Let's warmly welcome Anil to share his thoughts and experience. Over to you, Anil.
Thank you, Sumit, for wonderful introduction. Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, let me thank each one of you for joining today's webinar. And I believe most of you are our valued customer of Mera Monitor, so thank you. So let me ask one question. In these days, where hybrid and remote work is a paramount, so don't you think transparency, productivity, and better work visibility? So all the three tenets are very important. Is it right? So now, just to meet these three things, so we started a couple of building this Mera Monitor. So we also build a feature like live tracking, which Sumit and his team is covering today. But when we started this live streaming, so our objective was not surveillance. The goal was a little different. It was all about kind of building some sort of clarity, accountability, and operational confidence. So these were the three key objectives of this live tracking, so which Sumit and his team has covered today. But in distributed team, all of you will agree the biggest challenge manager faces. This is the biggest challenge. Are team aligned, focused, and getting the right work done? Because there would be many occasions wherein there is some urgent deliverable, and you as a human being, you want to know what your team is doing at this moment. Are they working on the right task or not? So how you will get to know in the environment, remote working or hybrid environment? So these are the tools you consider at your disposal, which will help you to understand. So these features, screenshots and live streaming, screenshots, definitely it will provide you some visual proof of work. So it will also help you to understand the actual work pattern. Otherwise, so we all know, like, picture says more than word. Then this live streaming, it will give you instant visibility, which Sumit and team was covering about. So why you need instant visibility? Because of the critical support situation or some maybe operational aspect. Now, I know many of you face a lot of issues whenever you were trying to look the live streaming feature. Is it right? So over the last few releases, team has worked extensively on improving this live streaming capability. So we enhanced this screenshot quality. We also introduced configurable interval and smart blur, which team is talking about. So earlier it was only at organization level, but recently we introduced it at a department level as well as a user level. So if someone from accounts team, like, then definitely you need to make it blur at 3. So there are, I hope all of you are well aware of, there are blur 0, 1, 2. So these kind of settings are available. So here I want to emphasize on one important aspect. The real value of this feature comes when they are used with trust, transparency, and responsibility. So let me re-emphasize on these 3: trust, transparency, and responsibility. Okay. So here we should not use this. We need to use this feature intelligently to get some insight out of it. So what kind of insight I am talking about here? By using this, maybe you can support your employee and by understanding their work behavior or work pattern. So maybe it can be used to improve the workflow of any operation aspect. It may help you to remove the bottleneck. If I say bottleneck, let me quote an example here. One customer told me, I think 2 months back, one of his team member was struggling to get the job done. So that guy was very sincere as per this person, but still he was not doing it as per defined timelines. So one day he just opened the live streaming to understand how that person is working on. So when he get on a live streaming, he got to know this person required training. So even though he was sincere, but at the same time, he needs some sort of skill. So this is kind of bottleneck which you can remove through live streaming. And here, the best part is you should recognize good performer also. That is very important. So my recommendation to all of you, so whosoever is present here, use this feature as a tool for collaboration and productivity improvement, not for micromanagement. So it's very important. So when employees understand the purpose clearly, these tools actually create stronger accountability and healthier work discipline. With this, I hope today's session gave everyone practical insight into how you can maximize the value of live tracking feature inside Mera Monitor. So thank you, everyone. I wish your very engaging sessions. So thank you. Over to you, Sumit.
Thank you so much, Anil, for taking the time to join us today and share your knowledge with everyone. Now, let's quickly look at some best practices to use live tracking in the right way. First, use screenshots smartly. Don't keep the interval too short, set it to properly based on your needs. Also, use blur if there are any sensitive or personal data involved. Remember, screenshots should be used for insights, not micromanaging. Next, define clear productivity rules. Decide what is productive and what is unproductive. Review these rules regularly based on your teamwork. Maintain trust and transparency. Always inform your team about tracking. Make sure there is a balance between monitoring and employee privacy. Encourage accountability. Share reports and insights with your team. Use the data to improve performance, not to judge unnecessarily. And finally, use live streaming wisely. Use it for quick checks or support when needed. Also, it would be great if you let your employees know about it to keep things transparent. While Mera Mota increases efficiency, it should be implemented transparently to avoid reducing morale or increasing stress. The main goal here is to improve productivity, transparency, and not just constant monitoring. With this, now we'll move on to the next session, which is going to be the Q&A session for today. So to everyone, feel free to ask anything about the product, feature, setup, or the best practices. Also, we would love to hear your feedback, suggestions, or any real life use cases you want to share with us. So I would like to invite everyone if anyone wants to say anything, wants to understand any feature. Okay, we have a question in the chat. When will be the live recording available? Okay. I think I should ask our product manager to answer this.
Yeah. Yeah, I know many of you are looking for this feature, and we already working on it. So hopefully by July, you will see this feature available to you guys.
If anyone, okay, one more question we have. I think you should be able to unmute yourself and speak. But still, I'll read out this question. How do you define productive, unproductive in the system? Okay, Divya, that's a good question. We will connect with you separately after this webinar, and we will have a separate meeting done, and we'll explain this. So we have noted on your query. Anyone else? Do
I
you
would
have
like to
any
answer Sumit
questions,
on this.
queries?
Yeah, I would like to answer.
Okay.
So it's not we or Mera Monitor team who decides which website or application is a productive or unproductive. So it's you as a user of Mera Monitor defines what activities should be productive or unproductive. So I hope you are well aware of there is an option to define productive, unproductive at organization level, as well as department level, user level. So it's all configurable.
I would like to add one thing maybe off after the session. Right now, it is a little tedious task to just, we cannot check the links of every employee. It is an option in the configuration that every day we are supposed to move all the unproductive to productive, because at individual level, there may be like 100 links. If there are 100 employees, so like 100 into 100, we cannot check individually the links. And so by default, we are moving all the unproductive or whatever the things are two productive ones. So we maybe after this session, a separate session, I would like to have more insights on the how to configure that productive level so that we as HR are not doing the tedious task of moving configurations.
Uh, okay, fine. Sumit and team definitely will
Yeah,
reach you
sure.
out. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Divya? Do you have any more questions? Anything to say?
I just want to know one more thing in the live tracking. Does any alert or notification never goes to the employee after I'm able to see the screenshots and the live tracking? Is there an automated notification goes to the employee at any point of
No,
time?
no. Currently, there is no notification, but we are working on a feature wherein all the viewing will be audited or recorded in the system so that admin can have a look. So there could be a monthly report which system will generate and send it across to the senior management.
Okay,
Because
fair.
sometime manager may get into the loop of micromanaging someone. So just to take care of that. So we are developing this feature.
Sure. Okay.
Thank you, Divya. I can see more chats. Okay, I can see Mansi has dropped something in the chat. She wants the sessions to be done on Zoom meeting. Sure, Mansi, we have taken down your request. I will definitely work on that. Next comes idle time can be ruled out if this is discussed or not. If can be said. Mansi, what are you referring to by this?
Yeah, sure. I would just like to add some of my many of they are having the client meeting on the Zoom,
Hmm,
and right now though that time is going their idle time because they are not
hmm,
moving the mouse
hmm,
they are
hmm,
not
hmm,
moving the cursor. So I really want to know if that can be ruled practically if they are active on the you can
hmm, hmm,
stretch to 30 minutes, 40 minutes,
hmm,
and by the weekend, still
hmm,
all their meetings are going under the criteria of idle time. For
hmm, hmm,
us, move all those idle time to the production time is again very additional work,
hmm.
especially for the
Oh,
sales team member.
yeah, understood your point. We have taken down your feedback. So Mansi will definitely get back to you on this. And our product manager is here, so he has got your query. Okay, we'll definitely work on it, and will reach out to you separately. Anything else, Mansi, you'd want to inform us?
No, no. Thank you so much.
Thank
That
you,
was
thank you.
really it.
Then we have Kishan. Mr. Kishan has dropped something. If any option available or will available to download all the reports in one click. Yes, we are working on this feature, Kishan. We are working on this feature. We'll let you know once this is implemented. Then one more from Jasmeet. For many days, the report or screenshots are there in the reports. Or do we need to back it off? Of course, you will have to back it off, back up the data. So we have a 3 months of retention, data retention policy. So we will reach out to you separately, Jasmeet. I have got your question. Okay. And will reply back separately. We'll reach out to you. Okay. If anyone else has any query, any question, they can unmute and ask. Otherwise, we will move on to the next part.
Hi Sumit. Can you just add a feature in the screenshot section to view
Hmm.
all screenshot, not like just hourly basis or something? If there is an option, we can see all screenshot like view all button.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Taken down your request. Yes. That's a good suggestion. Thank you. Thank you, Yusuf.
Thank you.
Anyone else?
Hi, Sumit here. Can you able to hear
Hi.
me?
Yes. Hi, Kisanji. Good afternoon. Hope you're well.
Good afternoon. Yeah, I'm good. For the available download all the report in one click, right? So it's very easy for us to
Mm-hmm.
export the data of lots of employee. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
because many organizations have lots of employee, right? So if
Mm-hmm.
we can able to download easily. Other we have also observed the other competitor of the Mira monitoring. They are developing like audio recording, live location,
Mm-hmm.
tracking, everything is updating. So any deadline, these types of features will be available in Mira monitoring as soon as, or how much time it will be take. Because I think live streaming is already in your live recording is on your goal from the last 6 to 8 months. But
Mm-hmm.
I think it is not live. So any ETA or your future plan or anything else?
Sir, regarding live recording, like as I said previously, it's like in the first week of July. Like this is the date which we are targeting to make live recording live. Now coming to the like there was another question related to downloading all the data in one request. So we are also working on a feature wherein you can configure what all reports you need on which day. So there will be an option where you can define. So these are the three reports you need on a monthly basis on 2nd of every month. So we are working on that feature also.
Okay.
So I hope that will solve the another problem. Coming to the location tracking, um, it's in product backlog. Definitely we'll deliberate it on to understand how soon we can incorporate this feature to the product.
Okay. And lastly, audio recording.
Recording is, yeah.
Audio recording,
So
yeah.
it's in like first week of July.
Okay, okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Vasanji. And Jasmeet, my team will reach out to you separately. Will help you out with your query. We have a sort of time, so we'll move on to the next part. Uh, okay. Now, before we wrap up, right, we have the most exciting part. We'll have the quiz winners announced now. Um, a big congratulations to our top three performers. They absolutely nailed the quiz today, and they were very quick and very smart. And okay, let me check the list who all are the winners. Okay, so we have three names here. So the top three performers for today's quiz were Jasmeet, Kishan, and someone with the email HR@equus solution. May I know your name, which is who is having HR
Divya
at the
Agrawal.
Divya. Okay, okay. So great. Big a round of virtual applause for all our winners. And thank you for participating. And so our team will reach out to you separately to collect your shipping address, and we will be sending you the wonderful gift soon. So keep an eye on your email and messages. And to everyone else who joined today, thank you so much for spending your time with us. We truly enjoyed having you in this session. Also, your feedback means a lot to us. So in the chat section, one feedback form will be shared. So do fill up that form. It will help us to improve future webinars as well as the product experience. Uh, Once again, thank you everyone. Stay safe, stay productive, and see you in the next webinar. Bye. Thank you
Thank you so
everyone again.
much.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.